I say, if you do have a time to film stumps, do it. Look at that up there on the right. Almost kind of top right corner. Want to be in there. I can't see him from here, but I can see him on camera. When it does that, that's kind of weird. I see him now. His face is wide open. His mouth is wide open. He's like, wow, how do you know about me? Oh, this is a massive structure. This is massive. I didn't even expect to go this way. It's all beaten up around it. And it's like, oh wow. This is pretty big. This is a big one. Get a load of this. Look at that, whatever is up there in that nest. Can't tell. I can go walk under here in a second. Right about in there. Hello! Look at this other hole. Whoa. Look at these holes under here. There's another big one. Okay. Wow. Look at the size of this hole. It's huge. I have not. That's a huge hole in there. Whatever that is. That's a hole going in there. I can tell from here. But look at this structure. Two parallels. Here's a Y, okay? Look at that. See that Y right there? Going up, right there. It's big time Y. It's coming up. It's leaning off the side of that tree to make an X. huge thing up in here. Who's in there? Hello? Right there. Something. I can push this real quick. That's kind of what I want to do. Just a quick one. Let's go how far deep down this goes. And that goes down. It's like a water pail. And everything else. Film this. Oh yeah, I've seen this all the time. This weird branch off the top of them like that. Yeah, always do. Just film them. Is that one right there? I can kind of see, but no, I can tell you that I'm looking at you. Looking down from this angle, this thing is enormous. And there's one back right here. We'll check out real quick. I definitely stuck a stick in the ground. Oh, there's several signs. Oh, this is up. This is a huge X. Huh. Look at this bent. I mean, you talking about X's? Look at the size of this thing, man. Another one was growing in. That's not the one I'm sure. Look at this. That is touched up on there. I'll walk underneath it. I'm not supposed to. I know they don't like it because sometimes they'll crawl around the sides of it when they're trying to do something. That's on top of this thing though. Guarantee. Yep. Look at that. It's right on top of that. This thing's broken. Coming up. It's broken again right there. It's laying in like it doesn't belong after it broke. Again, backwards. This parallel off of the bottom of this thing is ridiculous. I bet you I'll go over here and see some X's, but this thing is sick. It's huge. It's right here. Right underneath that. I ain't supposed to do that. They don't like it. They like to operate these things. They don't like people messing with them. And certain times, if I can catch the right times, that bender thing right there is touched on there. This is a huge, actually. Let's go ahead and check this out. What are you throwing stuff, man? Alright. So as we walk back out of this structure, I think I just heard something turn around. You know, I'm not supposed to be out here. It's getting too late, but I can push this easily, and I think that's the thing to do here real soon. So you want to scout for territory or reasons why, and if you see stuff like this, you're in the right track. You're in the right track. I just started. Woo! And here's the falcons again. Standing right here, it's like boom, leaner, bender, boom, right through the tree, right behind that structure, right up the tree, 2 parallels here, all over the place, all the way down there, boom. And the stump behind me, and I do entice y'all to videotape stumps. You see it? I'll go videotape it here in a second and try to jinx it. See if I can come up with something transforming and just everywhere. I ask yourself, is there anything else new? Well, yeah, that's a fresh break up there with the A sign. With the hanging and leaning right on the side of this. And look at this. It's not weird. A bender thing. It's also right on the tree. It's leaning, hanging on the bender tree. Some kind of log weighted it down sideways. And they added on to this. Yeah. There's some new stuff. There's also a double parallel right there. See here? It's pointing out that way. That's where I gotta push. So I gotta spend a day going here while they stepped all in through here. I can smell them. I can hear them. I knock. I hear the owls, the birds. So, I'm seeing a lot of good things after being in the structure. That's my place right there. That's woods. It's like things, they grew sticks like an X together, like saying, this is an older formation. This is that living room thing, see, that I always find. And then they just said, hey, nobody's gonna pay attention. We're just gonna go ahead and grow the X's together forever. And those growing in X's, that's how I caught one of my first one. I seen a growing in X off of a tree. And I could have sworn she was swinging behind me when I saw it. And that's very special. I don't know if you guys realize what I've been tracking on to these growing in X's, but they break sticks and formations. They also have landing zones where the sticks and stuff break and hollowed out things, like this one over here. Like this is almost big enough for a human to get into. And it's 2 trees actually that have grown together over years. So how did all that happen? It's part of their history. Come with the bendings. Come with the Y up here and everything else. See it? This is a massive, try that Y right there. It's gonna be like that. So then you get a kind of a feeling, look at this. This is stuff in the ground, and that's a Y. Huh. Why ask why? Well, because this Y is also weighted on there. It sounds kind of stupid. Well, let me tell you, this is a new one too, right here. after a while, they just get to a certain point where it's either they get activity and they do more, or they don't get activity and do more. Well, they have activity, but nobody pays attention because there's a trail right here. So then what happens is they do more. So they must be watching people on the trail from somewhere along a little short trail from deep back, and then getting back there. I mean, and then they go back to their spots. They hide the spot and they have their lives like that. I seen a big old gaunt snake over here. So, anyways, that is the story. I'm not right here. I'm about 50 yards right off the side of the trail, of the main trail, and I'm on my way out. So, I mean, there you go. I mean, that's a whole story, Bigfoot story for you.